Hello everyone. In this video, we will understand about the difference between nominal and effective interest rates. When we say nominal, it is nothing but the stated rate by a bank or any financial institute, or quoted rate by a financial institute or a bank, whatever they are quoting or whatever they are stating, right? Effective interest is based on the type of compounding, whatever they do. What is the ultimate interest or the final rate of interest? What is actually going to be applicable for the deal? That is what is effective interest rates. Now, to understand these two things better, we will first consider two different offers. An investment A, which pays or which states 10% interest compounded monthly. They say 10% interest compounded monthly. Investment B pays 10.1% compounded semi-annually. So when you look into this, it looks like as though investment B is giving a greater interest percentage of interest compared to investment A. And question is, which is the better offer? So in both the cases, the advertised interest rate, what is the advertised interest rate? For the investment A, it is 10%. For investment B, it is 10.1%. That stated rate or the quoted rate is called the nominal interest rate. So this is what is nominal interest rate. This 10%, 10.1% is the nominal interest rate. Okay. Now, the effective annual interest rate is calculated by adjusting the nominal interest rate for the number of compounding periods the financial product will experience in a period. In this case, that period is 1 year. So what is the formula? Effective annual interest rate is 1 plus IP by P power of NP minus 1. Here, already we did one effective annual interest rate problem when we were doing compound interest problems. I think somewhere in the playlist, in the end of the playlist, you may notice one problem which we did in effective interest rate problem. Only thing is there the notations being used and here the notations being used. Here the notations are much more elaborate now. That is the only difference. Otherwise, more or less, the formula is the same, whatever we studied earlier while studying in compound interest and what we are studying now. Here, this IP is nothing but the nominal rate of interest per unit payable P3. P is nothing but the number of conversions or the number of compounding periods. So you read it as P3. Sometimes you may write PTHLY, or you can together write also P3 or convertible P3. For example, I12 means nominal rate convertible monthly because there are 12 months in a year. When they say 4, it is actually there are 4 quarters. So nominal rate convertible quarterly. So it is much more easier to mention in this. I mean, from the term itself, you can understand, from the notation itself, we can understand what actually they are talking about. V is the number of conversions or number of compounding periods. N is the number of years. So for investment A, we can calculate. It is actually investment A tells about compounded monthly. So 0.1 will be the nominal rate, 0.1 divided by 12 because number of conversions are 12 conversions because 12 months in a year. N is the number of year, 1 into 2. So ultimately you get 10.47% as the answer. Similarly, for investment B, it is actually semi-annually, means 2 conversions in a year because it is half yearly. Semi-annually means. So divided by 2, 1 into 2 minus 1. So ultimately you get 10.355%. You may notice that investment B has a higher stated nominal interest rate because they stated it as 10.1%. But the effective annual interest rate is lower than effective rate for investment A. The reason is very simple. Here the number of conversions are more compared to the number of conversions here for the same rate or little bit higher rate also. You may notice even though it is a little bit higher, here it is 0.1, here it is 0.101, little bit higher, but the number of conversions are less compared to this. So this is because investment B compounds fewer times over the course of the So this is the basic difference between your what do you call effective interest rate and the nominal interest rate. In case if you find the contents to be useful to you, I request you to please like it, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.